Man, just when you start getting into the song, it's time to go live. What's up, champions? Vlogmas day number 30. 1 day to go. Thank you for being on this journey with me. I am so glad that you've been a part of this opportunity. Well, today I've got a warning word for you. All right, let me try that again. Clearly, this message today is all about me, right? Warning, the wall is coming. What am I talking about? The wall. You know, when running a marathon, somewhere around that 20-mile mark, people hit what they call the wall, right? And so when people hit that wall, it's because of their body has maxed out all of their reserves, their stored energy, and they slow down, tend to start walking. And at that point, a lot of people tend to quit at that time. So you have to have certain strategies in place to move past that wall, past that point, finding something deep within to be able to continue to go forward, right? So I want you to go ahead and take a moment and write that down in your notes. Say, I will move beyond the wall. I will move beyond the wall. I want you to write that down because that's very important that we do that. Give me one moment, team, here. All right, there we go. So, and the reason why I said this message today is for me on this day of Vlogmas is because I hit the wall today. Yeah, I could not find the energy, the focus. I could not find the things necessary to go ahead and go live. I have plenty of topics. I have plenty of research already done, plenty of things in my pipeline to be able to go ahead and do these messages. I was well prepared for it in advance to be able to do any message at any given time that I had planned to do during this 31 days of Vlogmas. And for some reason today, I hit the wall. I mean, I just couldn't pick one of the topics. I couldn't find the energy to do what it is I needed to do for this particular message. And I just couldn't find the focus. I hit the wall. So it felt like I maxed out, and it's day 30. And you know, and I had the audacity to think this following thought. Now, you're going to think this crazy, but it's really not crazy at all. But I really thought that I wasn't going to create a video today. I said, well, you know what? It's day 30. Most people have already quit Vlogmas on day 25. And the people that said they were going to make it the full month, the whole 31 days, you can't even find them online right now. So I was like, who's paying attention a little on me, right? So why do I need to go ahead and keep going? Why should I even do the video? What does it really matter? And you know, and I had to dig deep on the inside of me and begin to look at some things. It matters because of my consistency is at stake. It matters because my discipline is at stake. If I were not to do this video tonight, then that means tomorrow will be much easier for me to go ahead and walk away. It would be that much easier for me to just quit, to throw in the towel, not just on Vlogmas, but on a whole host of other things. Now, here's the question I want you to write down. When you're feeling those moments of hitting the wall, and it's tough to think about the big picture, right? What you got to begin to think about, what are you really about to sacrifice? What are you really about to sacrifice? When you think about it, right? You're about to sacrifice much more than just not doing a video. You're about to put your whole 2022 in jeopardy. I want you to write that down. If you're not willing to do what you need to do today, you are putting in jeopardy everything moving forward. Your momentum, that's a big word. Somebody put that word in the chat for me. Type that word momentum. Momentum is a huge word. You want to go into this new year with momentum. You don't want to mess around in January just starting, right? I don't care what it is. You say, well, I'm going to start this new diet. in 2022? Well, the time to start that new diet is right now. Don't wait to 2022 to go ahead and start that diet. No, start now. Go into 2022 with some momentum, because what happens is 2022 is going to get started, but you're not. You're going to be waiting. You're going to be waiting to go ahead and get started. Hey, thanks, Champion Ivy. Put it in the chat for me. Momentum, right? Steve, Champion Steve is over in the chat. He said 100% as well. You want to go into 2022 with some serious momentum. So I want you to consider this, and I want you to write this down. There's a lot of things I'm probably going to say write down. Here's something I seriously want you. I was on a call last week, and someone mentioned something very interesting. They said, what is so special about January 1st? Think about this for a minute. I want to challenge you. I think this is going to help you out, because it helped me out. What is so special about January 1st that most people are willing to wait for that day to come before getting started? What is so special about January 1st? There's no commas in life. You got to go. You got to get moving now. No one's waiting for you. What's so special about January 1st that you won't get moving on your goals? Well, you don't understand, Chris. It's the end of the year. It's time to relax. For who? For who? It is time to get started today and get moving. Let me tell you something about this wall. The wall is going to happen for all of us. No matter, and it's not a question of you're not passionate enough or you don't care enough about your dreams, goals, and ideas. It has nothing to do with that. It's because you are passionate, and more than just what you or care about the most is going on. You have life going on at the same time. You have other responsibilities. You have other challenges. Other things are going on. We have bills, we got goals, we got dreams, and then you're putting all this energy into doing this special thing, and then sooner or later, you're going to hit this wall. You're going to get this block, a mental block. So what are you going to do in those moments? Here's what I want you to write down. Number one, discipline over feelings. That's right, discipline over feelings. It's not about your feelings. It's not about feeling like doing. Did I want to do this video? No. Do I feel like doing this video? No. Could I have gone today without doing this video? Yes. What have you could have pushed past by without doing? What could you have sacrificed just because you didn't feel like doing something? Maybe you don't feel like calling somebody and telling them you love them. Maybe you don't feel like paying your bills today. Maybe you don't feel, but it's not about your feelings. It's choosing discipline when it's hard. Zig Ziglar said it best. When you do the things today that you don't want to do when you don't want to do them, the day will come when you can do the things you want to do when you want to do them. Discipline. Discipline is a choice. Discipline is what I had to choose tonight. It wasn't about how I was feeling. It was about, am I going to choose the thing today to make things happen? It just made me think about a quote from Les. Be willing to do the things today that others won't do so you can have the things tomorrow others won't have. The wall is coming. When that wall comes in your relationship, what are you going to do? When that wall comes on your job, what are you going to do? When that wall comes with your kids, what are you going to do? When that wall comes, it's not about your feelings. There's much more is at stake than your feelings, than feeling like you want to do it. Oh, I challenge you, champion, to go ahead and move past your feelings. It's not about your feelings. It's about discipline every day. And number two, what comes along with discipline is its best friend, consistency. Write that word down for me. Consistency. That's right. Champion Ivy says discipline over feelings, right? It's discipline over feelings all day long. Number two is consistency. Consistency is the master key to breakthrough. It's what you keep on doing, right? Discipline is in place today. This video is created today because of discipline, but also because of its best friend, consistency. right? I am being consistent, and I want to take in 2022 consistency with me. I want to maintain this. This is my life as being the thermostat. I often tell classes that I train, people I come in contact with, and people at events that I speak at, I often challenge them to understand that they are the thermostat, not the thermometer. The thermometer can simply tell you what the temperature is. It cannot go ahead and kick things into play for you. See, by being the thermostat, I had to set my temperature. I had to set the climate. I had to set the environment tonight to say, we're doing the video. That's what my thermostat was set to. We're doing the video. Well, what about the weather outside? It has nothing to do with it. Well, what about what everybody else is doing? Have nothing to do with it. Well, what about how you're feeling? It has nothing to do with it. I set the thermostat, and then everything in my world came together to say, hey, here's what you're going to talk about. Here's what you're going to do. So it's all about being the thermostat and not the thermometer. What are you going to set your life to? What are you going to set your life to tonight? Where do you need to set your life to? What do you need to do today that others won't do so you can have the things tomorrow others won't have? What are you willing to do? What are you willing to do when you hit the wall? Because the wall is coming. The wall comes for all of us because we're going to hit it because we're moving in the right direction. And we're going to need that extra momentum, that extra oomph to get over that wall, to get past the wall, to knock down the wall. Something we're going to need for our future journey. And that's something that we got to do, is move past that wall. So the wall is coming, and I just want you to be aware that the wall is coming so that you can be prepared for it, so that you can do something about it and not be a victim of your circumstance. Well, champion, thank you so much for watching this video. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button now so you don't miss this Vlogmas for tomorrow. It's going to be great. It's going to be a complete wrap for this Vlogmas, some lessons learned. So you definitely don't want to miss Vlogmas, but you really don't want to miss for what's coming up in 2022. So champion, I look forward to seeing you over in the next video. I say salute to you. And while you're waiting for the next video, go ahead and watch some of these videos right here. YouTube thinks they're great, and so do I. So go ahead and enjoy some of these earlier Vlogmas videos right here, and I'll talk to you soon, champion.